I'm Jashikins, and welcome to this week's episode of Jash Talks that is finally being recorded. With me, as always, is my loyal co-host Omar.
Oh, I'm alive!
Take a bow.
And beside me today, finally on camera again, is my lovely fiance, Revrezner.
I like cake. I was told there'd be cake.
I lied. The cake is a lie. And for the first time, my friend Kat, who I've done voice work for and have written a fan fiction.
Hello!
Hello! And also for the first time is my half-sister, Maddy.
Hi.
And as always, you can, if you're watching this podcast live, you can ask any questions about the topic or about any projects I'm doing or going to do, and I'll be able to see your questions on my phone. And the topic for today is a review of the movie Marley and Me. Okay, let's see here. And to start off with, everyone's general thoughts about the movie.
Whoa,
Snappy.
Criminal activity.
Happy
What? What'd I do? I just noticed the text on the side of the screen.
Yeah. Okay, Maddy, can you describe the Happy movie?
Well, it is a pretty neat story. I mean, yes, there is tragedy. I'm not sure if I should give away what the tragedy is. I mean, it's not really tragedy. It's really a reality, okay? Dogs die.
No, it isn't a reality!
It's a harsh reality. It really is.
No, I don't accept it!
I thought it was a quaint movie. It was cute, you know. It was sweet. It was tragic. It was, you know, everyone learned a lesson. Everyone came away like, you know, with more, you know, love and experience than they had at the beginning of the movie. But then again, they are all actors and actresses, including the dog, on a set. Does that go without saying? Yes.
Yeah, it's a movie.
So, some people won't understand that, but yes.
It was a great dog. Very well trained. I mean, for a dog to act out being a disobedient dog, you have to be a well-trained dog, right?
That's true. I didn't see it that way.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's nice. I didn't think about
Did
that.
the dog get any kind of award? Recognition? They probably had like 10 dogs on the set because one dog would get grouchy and then be like, okay, Rover, you go take a break or whatever, you know, jack off, whatever dogs do. Oh, sorry, I did the thing.
Don't. Editing, keep your language.
IMDb says
You're so right, Aaron. I will not cross that line again.
they say they need 22 different dogs to play Marley in the movie.
22.
Oh, dang.
I'm guessing because it got older through the movie.
Yeah.
But
That's a good point.
looking dog too. So.
Yeah, usually in movies like these with animals, there's usually a bunch of different ones.
But they're all so cute.
I know!
Owen Wilson's parents played his actual parents in the movies. The hardest thing is they kept calling him Owen. Screwing up.
That's a problem.
Cool little piece of trivia. The part of Owen Wilson's nose went to my uncle.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, you got it? Because it's a big nose. It's a big nose. So.
Nose scares me.
He's got a big nose.
I'm pretty sure his nose is made out of silly putty. Kind of
I
has.
don't know, but whatever it's made out of, you should get it fixed at this point, because Jesus.
They said he broke it during football. They said he broke it.
It's just the nose, people. If he can breathe, then he's fine. No one talks. Why are we talking about the dog's nose? Let's talk about the dog's nose.
It's made up of his ability to not breathe. It's like, hi, I'm Owen Wilson, and one of my nostrils is inaccessible.
You never said that.
How to we know?
Yeah, hey, Kat, do you have any opinions on Owen Wilson's nose?
Nope. Didn't really pay much attention to him.
Oh my god! On screen, it's all I can see. It's like I just want to like put a potted plant on the flat part of it.
For me, it's more his hair. I don't know if there's something about his hair.
He always looks douchey. He does look douchey. He does not look like his brother at all.
Oh, I just want to say,
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Huh? What? Owen?
Owen?
I can't hear. It's crazy because Maddy's video's got such a lag to it, her mouth moves like 2 minutes later. So I'm always thinking I'm missing something, but it's just lagging.
Just focus on the audio because the audio keeps in time, but you just don't focus on anyone's faces. Ignore them.
I'm scared.
Okay, Omar, what are your general feelings about Marley and Me?
It's a really good movie. Here's the thing. It's a really good movie, and it really gets you sad. But, and this is the part where people start to kill me in mass numbers of rioting, and everyone just starts to burn me at the stake. It's not that good. There are movies that are more sad. There are movies that are more happy. There are actors could have done it better. I would argue that the best part of the movie was the dog and just the dog. Everything else was kind
Just the dog?
Yeah, well, everything else just kind of happened around the dog. That dog, those dogs, I guess, was like some classically trained dogs. You know what I mean? They clearly learned with Shakespeare. I mean, they were descended from powerful dogs. But I thought, Owen Wilson, he did alright. So did Jennifer Aniston, he did alright.
He's on.
Hey, Omar, just for the record, are you drunk again?
You son of a bitch. No, I am not.
What part of England are you in? I'm going to go ahead and book that ticket because he said I could go there and kill him.
Okay.
It's recorded. It's on the internet.
This is recorded now. This is being recorded.
I got Travelocity, the little freaking gnome's on here. He's going to hook me up with some shit. I'm going to fly over there and probably sit in the hot tub with the gnome after I get him. He says he has good rates. I'd ask Captain Kirk.
Anyone else?
So Omar, you think that the dog was basically the focal point of the movie. Of course, the dog is in the title, so, I mean, it's called Marley and Me, so, of course, the dog is going to be a huge part of the movie. But was it the best part?
Yes.
I think so. That's the thing. I don't think the other actors really kind of pulled their weight compared to the dog, really. It's like, I feel like everyone could have been far better. Whereas I don't really see how the dog could have been much better.
The dog
was just being natural, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose, but, I mean, still, it says a lot when, like, you got a movie full of really good actors and the dog is the best part. Is it that the dog's really good, or the other actors probably didn't do enough?
Well, maybe the actors were supposed to be sort of generic, so you can put yourself in their place and, just pretend that Marley is your dog. Or, pretend it's like a pet that you had.
See, the problem with that is, I understand where you're coming from, but the actors acted generically, but they weren't generic at all. It was Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston. They're two pretty unique-looking individuals.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think, like Brian said, or Reznor, sorry.
God, it's out on the internet.
What is Reznor? Just to be clear.
Revrezner.
Revrezner. Okay. Well, I forgot what I was saying now, so somebody else please talk.
Kat, it's your turn to talk about your general feelings on Marley and Me.
I've only seen it twice, and that was quite a while ago. But from what I remember feeling, it was basically, I'm someone who really enjoys the sort of film where there's like one person or a family or whatever that has like a bond with an animal. So of course, this is just one of those films that took us sort of through the journey of the dog's life, and shows us how the bond goes, and I believe one of the many ways that we can go through that particular family's life, since families are so different in how they go about life.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good way to journey through the family's life there as they learn and grow and actually become adults by the end and actually
Mhm.
around.
It's funny because, I mean, the dog is put down near the end, so it really does cover the dog's whole life, you know, from beginning to end. That's why I think it has that sort of, like, very neat, like, almost too neat quality. It's very satisfying, of course, for it to be neat and not have loose ends, but I do like that you said that, Kat.
Thanks. That's what I thought about it.
Sorry, it's doing the lagging thing again.
It's creeping me out. It's like it was catching up, and then all of a sudden it's like Police Academy, where the guy's like, he's doing the kung fu talk shit. It's kung fu talk. That's it. Ah! I like it.
The cake is a lie. But yeah.
Well, this isn't about Police Academy.
Okay, revrezner, what are your thoughts on the general movie?
It is, and I have to sit like this because my implant hurts. But I don't. It's a really cheesy movie, and it's kind of a forced. I didn't like it because it's like, oh look, the dog's teaching them. Oh, instead of teaching them, do dog training and all that crap. But
Preachy.
I don't know. I kind of. I don't. I didn't like the movie that much, but
Let
I've
out
seen
the
it.
rage.
I thought it was kind of a horseshit movie myself. My favorite part was the end, not because the dog died, but because it was the end of the movie. I really enjoyed the credits, very good font. I was really weak during the credits, but during most of it, I was just like, that's kind of shitty acting. And, oh, isn't that just so silly type moments? Oh, that makes you think, and God, I wish my pretzel was bigger at the movie theater, you know, and I was more concerned about everything else in the theater, like the sticky floors. Did somebody do something on the floor to make it sticky?
Hey,
Look,
hey.
there's something happening on the screen.
Revs,
I didn't go anywhere!
you said
I said
implied.
sticky. I'm
You
flying,
implied
isn't
everyone
saying.
here knew what you were talking about. Shut it.
Ah!
Someone had clearly peed on the floors, okay? That's what happened. Or they've been
Yes,
dropping
yeah.
coke, you know what I mean? It happened.
Right.
It
Right.
must have been a cake that was that sticky.
Maybe someone just dropped a slice of pie. Why does it have to be pea?
What? No, a
Anything.
slice of cake.
Is pea really that sticky?
Cake, right? Could be cake.
Poop
Oh,
is
no,
not on
actually.
unless there's
Like you
balls.
mention it. See, can I just point something out? Whoever knew that pee was sticky just then, I ain't saying nothing.
I'm not. I've never really sat around to find out if they got a lot of sticky balls.
He's more of a poop expert.
I have a lot.
Oh, God.
I have a lot of poop. I inspired my friend to open a poo-making company. She makes shit ornaments.
I can actually link
Our
that
Christmas tree is covered with very disgusting and unusual turds.
And to bring this all back to Marley and Me, you know what's interesting is that Marley, the dog, also poops
in the
frequently. And the
Oh,
thing about
yes,
dogs
indeed.
is that they aren't like cats. They don't poop in a box. You have to clean up after them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
cats are like, if you don't keep my litter box just so, I'm going to poop on everywhere else but the litter box until you clean it up.
And I'll start with the absolute least convenient place and then move to slightly more convenient places for me, being a cat.
Like, hello?
So,
She has a cat. Fudgy, where's Fudgy?
he was actually trying to interrupt the video, but I told him to, you know,
He can interrupt the video.
Think about how offended he would be to be involved in this podcast about a dog. I mean, really.
we're not being culturally sensitive to him.
We're really not.
Okay, my general thoughts of the movie, since now everyone else
Tell us!
talked about it and derailed the podcast. Good going, folks.
First off topic, success.
I was
Are we
told
going to
that.
hell?
Okay, Revs. I thought it was a good movie. I liked Marley just because he reminded me of me and Maddy's old dog, Sadie.
Sadie!
Like how she was so, let's see, being polite, not smart.
Totally,
Chaos and
plastic.
does in the movie. I'm like, yeah, Sadie would do that. I remember one time she was barking at a rabbit in the backyard, and the window was slightly open with the screen still on, and me and Mom figured she won't break it. Gone for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, she was a very clever dog. Well, she wasn't clever. She was just like, you know, so determined but stupid. So she was just going to do whatever thing she set her mind to. She came back with bloody jaws many times because she went out, caught, and killed something and just, you know, had her fun, comes back.
She's got blood in her bloody jaws.
Her bloody jaws, exactly.
Oh, Maddy, tell them
Yes.
about the headless squirrel incident.
I don't want to. I don't think I remember that. I don't know. Nope.
No. Well, basically,
I don't remember.
was that Sadie was gone for a little bit, and we decided later that the squirrel must have already been dead, and so she comes in with the headless squirrel, and it takes a second for Madeline, Mom, and Ethan to realize what's going on. There's a yell, and I just hide away in the study until it's safe. I'm like, screw this. I'm safe. I'm not involved.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember that. I probably blocked it out because it was...
Disgusting.
Or maybe it wasn't... Yeah.
I don't
know.
I just ran away from this entire incident.
What
So
was
I
the
The thing
best
about
scene
the
in Marley
dog
and
was...
Me?
I mean, the dog wants to give you the squirrel. It wants you to be proud of it. It really does. It doesn't want you to tell it to put it back outside where it found the squirrel. You know? You know, I think actually I do remember that. And I think the squirrel was already dead. I don't think Sadie caught that squirrel.
Yeah, I think she found the headless.
Yeah, she found it. Now I think it is coming back to me. You know, if you think about it, that's really not that impressive at all. It's like, I'm pretty sure any dog can pick up a dead animal.
That was lazy.
Yeah, okay, going on to the next topic.
I'm ready.
This is a good segue. What connections, if any, did you draw between Marley and a pet you've owned? Me and Maddy covered ours.
We sure did.
I owned a dog. Oh, okay.
Okay, you talk about Tinkerbell.
That stupid fucking dog just puked on every carpet in the house. And this is a very large house.
Yeah,
and
this
there's
is
a lot
the
of
vomit incident I told you about earlier, Omar.
I mean, the only carpet she didn't puke on was a little carpet underneath the chair she was hiding under. That was 2 feet away from the other one she puked on. I mean, all over the fucking place. There's just chunky puke. At first it looked like diarrhea. It looked like diarrhea at first, but then I realized it was dog food in it. And then I was just like, well, fuck, I'm not going to get to make breakfast right now because A, I'm terrified of what I'm going to keep thinking of, and B, I have to help her clean up vomit. And by help, I mean I held the paper towel roll. He's already down there on the ground. I wasn't going to get down there! Oh, the back. I got a broken back.
Yeah, so I was the only one having to actually deal with actual vomit because I'm able-bodied except for my asthma, so I can bend down and I hate being able-bodied when, he's not, because then I'm always the one who has to do stuff.
When a fat guy hits the ground, everybody disperses. Nobody wants to help a fat guy up.
Hey, we film and take pictures first.
Well, that's just because of YouTube.
Yeah, I helped the fat guy get up once.
What?
My granddad had to have him up the stairs. It took like 7 hours.
You learned your lesson.
Never again. Never again.
Carry around cards with forklift operator numbers on it. So
He didn't even need my help. He's just lazy. That's why he got fat.
Yeah. I got stuck in a hospital bed and got really fat, but I was already fat. I am fat, but I gained quite a bit when you can't.
It's okay, dude. You've got the mighty beard to show for it, okay?
This is much shorter than it used to be.
Yeah.
I decided to cut it when I was sitting on the toilet and it touched the water. Like,
Oh, God!
It's enough.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
But every time I walk the mall, I do like 9 miles walking a day, and then every 3 miles we stop, and people with beards that are like trying to grow them, they want to come up and talk about beards with me. And the person I walk with, she found this website where guys with beards that have fetishes about beards go on beard dates together. Meaning that they get together and they take turns touching and caressing and running their
and the thing is, at Disney, people will, and even employees
Fuckers
will
just come up and touch my beard. Like,
and
That's
so
fucked up.
it's extra creeped out when that happens.
yeah, now I know that it could be some of these perverts that are just like, oh, orgasm.
This is why dwarves are so pissed off all the time. They got big bushy beards, right? This is why. People keep touching their beards.
Okay, let's switch away from the beard talk. Okay, stop.
Dogs do not have
Weird for a
beards.
second there. She got weird.
Okay, and plus we're trying to make this an safe spot, but I'm sorry, it's really shocking and hard to say anything to interrupt. Because Rent has a longer version of that, which will never be released on any of my channels.
I'm so
You
scared.
know what you should do?
What?
Whenever you're in danger, you should use your beard as a lasso to capture the criminal in question. Bring justice to the world through beard event.
I'd rather just fart on the criminals and walk away. I'm pretty sure that'll just do it. One good fat guy
You
fart
actually
will
want
take
to
down an
just now?
entire spot.
Okay. Kat, does Marley from Marley and Me remind you of any of your past pets?
Nope.
That was short.
Sorry.
Simple and not about beards.
Or poop.
Poop is a
Talk
better
about
topic. Poop's not as funny.
I'm sorry, I have no answer for this question.
Okay.
I keep forgetting there's a chat thing.
I'm not.
Some of those things are really
Stop
getting
beardy time.
Don't read it out loud, Aaron. It's supposed to be secret.
I never said I wouldn't read it out loud. I just said it wasn't recorded.
magnifying glasses.
Oh, Kat is fine. She's fine. I think we stopped the whole scene in time. I rhymed.
Right, so what was the question again?
Yeah, we finished the question, and the question was. Oh wait. The question, Omar, was what connections, if any, did you draw between Marley and a pet you've owned? Oh yeah, Omar hasn't answered this.
I kind of have an answer to this, but in the end, my answer is this: pets are adorable and awesome, but in the end, they are sadness. Pets will bring you great, great sadness and tears every time, especially if you like them. Oh, you like that kitty a lot? Well, guess what? It's gonna make you cry every time. Every time. I just gonna slash you in the eyes, or at some point it's gonna leave the world before you do, and that's not okay. Which is why I submit that we as the human race could increase the lifespan of cats and dogs to about 100 years, so that they outlive us by just a little bit. What do you think, guys?
Except Tinkerbell, right? Perhaps?
Tinkerbell. Her stupid fucking name.
That is a very stupid name, in my opinion.
It's a little shitty Pomeranian. And if it gets out, then I'm out there going, Oh, here, Tinkerbell! Here,
I think I can get her.
No, leave the little shitter outside.
No, I'm only going to hold her and then take her back out, okay?
Fine.
So everyone have a conversation.
The fear in that man's eyes. We should all.
So the dog that me and Aaron used to have, Sadie, would go in the trash and take out anything it wanted and tear it up, including things that might be bloody for one reason or another.
I don't.
Well, that was just pleasant.
So we're talking about, connections. Marley in the movie destroys all kinds of shit.
Okay.
And your dog destroys the lives of innocent beings.
Yeah, this is the little menace. Isn't she?
Yeah, she looks angry.
You just realized she's on TV, so now she's like,
You know what he looks like? He looks like the actor who played Batman. Same eyebrows. You know the actor who played one of the original Batman? The eyebrows. Michael Keaton. He has Michael Keaton eyebrows.
Whose has Michael Keaton eyebrows?
The dog. She's.
Aaron, look.
Flashing on the screen.
It's Budgie! She likes
Budgie.
Let's see if
Oh, adorable pets everywhere.
There's a kitty and a puppy. And a kitty and a puppy. And a kitty and a puppy.
it keeps
The
flashing.
cuteness overloading my brain.
Oh my god, did they notice each other yet?
Is this an Adora duel?
Hold up, Belle.
Adorable!
My cat's name is Voodoo.
Voodoo or
A B
voodoo?
or a V?
It's a bee.
A B. Okay.
She doesn't know your name for that cat.
Thank you.
I call it Budgie because it's like parakeet, but she has
I
like
have to say,
50.
I've heard 1,000 different things been called that cat.
Right. Budgie, Budgito, Bucci, Buchicho, Bichucho, Burton, Burtonians, Voodoo.
Yeah, you basically just pick one name and you stick with it in that house.
No, because if you pick one name and you stick with it, then it'd have one name.
No, I'm talking about you, not Maddy.
It's fun to have multiple names. It's fun.
That
It's not-
cat's gonna need therapy.
Everyone knows that
The
the
cat already needs therapy.
Okay, wait, quiet. What were you saying, Kat?
Everyone knows that a cat must have 3 different names, at least.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, the Andrew Lloyd Webber play that was based on a book.
Yes.
Well, that son of a bitch has 3 names. That's why.
I have like 5 names technically, so.
I got used to
Long
my
name.
real name again recently. Because for years I had to buy another name at work. Biggie. And then people started calling me by my actual name, and I would just kind of stare off into space, confused.
And I haven't come up with a nickname for him yet.
Let's keep it that way.
For now. Okay, let me look at the next question.
Butterbean.
Okay.
Beard, bro.
Okay, this next question is the question where I didn't know what to do, so I just came up with it, so it's stupid.
Not surprising.
Hey, Brian. It's off camera.
Oh.
Okay, what do you think of the term clearance dog as used in the film? Maybe blah, 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 blah. What do you think of the term clearance dog as used in the film? And since Omar is my co-host, you get to answer this question first.
I don't. It's probably true. I think it's a thing. I haven't got much to comment on it. The thing is, I'm not as involved as animals as you guys are, which is ironic considering this is an animal-based podcast right now, so I'm a little bit behind. Can I swap out being co-host? Madeline, you're co-host now. Go.
What does it even mean? Clearance dog. What does that mean? It means that that's the dog that no one wanted? It's like, not that it's a run.
On it.
What?
That was my understanding of it, yeah.
So it's like the bargain dog?
Yeah. And how do you think it changes throughout the film? You know, how they were first, the first connotations of them using the phrase to at the end of the movie.
First of all, I think you're sharp as balls because I barely even noticed that. Like, damn, you caught on quick. I was like, what? That happened?
The bargain bin?
Yeah. Okay, answering Revs' question, Marley was the dog that no one wanted, and so it was discounted and they could get it right that day.
So they said, this dog has flaws, you don't want this dog. But they were like, but we're going to take this dog. So they took it.
Yeah.
God damn, they got a good dog out of it.
It was the world's worst dog, according to the title on the book.
There's a nightmare.
I think they found that they accepted the dog. They were like, wow, this dog is gonna suck. I can't believe it's a bargain dog, but it's so cute. And then it ruins their lives. And then it's all okay.
Because reasons.
I can see the word Nicolas Cage. I can't read. Scroll down so I can see what's going on. I'm old and I can't read.
I know you're old.
Probably the oldest person here.
Okay, is anyone over the age of 30 here, besides Revs?
That's fucked up.
I'm 21.
Okay. He wasn't caged enough. He needs to level up his cage.
You know why I don't like Nicolas Cage anymore? He lost that hair thing that he had, which I used to refer to as the cage. Now it looks like he's fucking going bald. And I can't.
If you only liked him for that shallow reason, then you were never a true Nicolas Cage fan.
Oh, I watched a lot of shitty movies, but once that movie where he's supposed to be able to see, like, in the future for a few seconds, I was like, no, I'm out. And then let's not even talk about Ghost Rider. What the fuck?
Ghost Rider 2. Ghost Rider 2. Scratching
on
the door!
FX isn't showing anything right now. There's a blank spot on FX's channel.
Oh, Ghost Rider 2 was hilarious. That one scene made that entire movie worth it. That entire movie was that scene made it. It was like, oh my god, that was beautiful.
That movie, I accidentally paid to see that movie.
Accidentally.
Oh, you poor bastard.
I was told there'd be cake.
Like here, and
Yes.
it was a lie.
But
Again.
really, it was a cage.
One letter difference.
Trevor was.
All the difference in the world.
Okay, who answered the clearance dog question last? Was that Omar or Maddy?
I don't know.
I'll go with Maddy and revrezner. Answer the clearance dog question.
What happens if you weren't actually listening to the question?
Okay, I can repeat the question because Omar.
Because he's trying to read the chat from across.
I know you're distracted, Omar.
There's burgers?
Okay, listen to the question. What do you think of the term clearance dog is used in the film? You know how it changes from the start to the end, and
from the start to the end, clearance dog. I don't remember him ever saying clearance dog.
Eat.
I don't know.
Okay, cat.
Yes. Well, I myself interpreted it. I cannot speak right now. There, excuse me. I myself interpreted it as, oh, this one's such a troublemaker. Please take him off our hands.
Yeah.
And then I think by the end it was kind of used as a final affectionate term to sort of say thank you for this journey that we had together.
A burger. I find your lack of burgers disturbing. That's what it says, Revs.
You guys are talking about food without the fat guy. I'm not that old.
Accept the question. You cage define heretic.
Son of a bitch.
I'm really. This is.
Listen to the question. I'm also reading them in reverse order because I'm special.
Yes.
I went to public school. Okay.
Yeah, I went to Catholic private school. I'm more special.
I just keep seeing burger. No, I want a burger.
Okay, don't look at the chat.
Okay, we're all special snowflakes. And Marley was a special snowflake dog.
Okay.
A snowflake dog.
Question so we can get to the final part.
Okay.
Oh. And
just read it.
The clearance dog, it was first used by Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston as we're buying the cheapest dog here because it's cheap, and then it turns into clearance dog being this term of endearment, and I think when they're burying him, I think Jennifer Aniston's character even says that as sweetly, instead of haha we got the cheapest dog lol, as you are a special dog and we loved you and you've changed our lives more than than we thought when we first got you.
Can I add, this isn't as close to as related to this as I want, but closest experience I've had to that is actually a video game. And I realise this sounds like it's going off topic, but it kind of is and kind of isn't. There's this game called Fable, and in it you get a pet dog. Basically, I didn't enjoy that. I was like, a dog? Really? What am I going to do with a dog? What's it going to do? I'm out here, I'm going to kill some bandits. What's a dog going to do? Okay? And I got viscerally attached to that thing, but originally I hated it. So I called it Mutt. I called the dog Mutt, and I ended up playing through the entire game with this dog called Mutt. By the end of it, I was like, Mutt, you better not ever leave my side. I never switched this game off. You my Mutt. I love you, man. So I understand it a little bit, how originally something that seems insulting, deliberately so, can end up becoming the thing that you like about it. You're like, oh, you're my Mutt, man. I love you, man. You're a goddamn good dog. You're a good dog. You bring me them bones and them random pieces of gold you're finding in the desert. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're a good dog, damn. And that's. I did also change my accent when that happened. Not my fault. Thanks.
No one's blaming you, Omar. No one.
I might.
I think that's interesting. That the thing about the clearance dog, it's I didn't realize they said it was because, obviously it was the cheapest, but they also wanted, they didn't want to wait around, I guess, to get a dog. So it's almost like they, it obviously wasn't actually a cheap dog. The dog caused a lot of damage. It was not, an easy dog.
It was cheap to buy.
I understand that, but the real cost of the dog wasn't cheap. It was actually, a real burden of love, because they obviously bought the cheapest dog, but they cared for it, and they accepted it.
Didn't they buy the dog because they couldn't have a kid and they were looking for
something Owen
to
Wilson's
keep them
character didn't want to have a kid, and by the advice of his friend, bought a dog so that it could keep from having a kid.
And in the end, the value of the dog was they stayed in. Wait, did they?
I thought they had a kid. Didn't they have a kid eventually?
3 kids.
I think they had 3 of them.
Wow.
It's a damn dog. They made them keep having kids after that shit.
I like the Irish luck line for getting pregnant. Because they visited Ireland, they ended up getting pregnant. It's like, oh, it's Irish luck.
Actually, something about Irish luck about Andrea pregnant.
No,
My
it's
mum's
not.
Irish, and we have 8 siblings. Let that sink in. Irish luck does breed a lot of children. A lot of them. There are 8 of us. 8! That's more than you need.
Oh, Omar, do you have Irish or Scottish blood? I can't remember. Which one is more
Irish.
strong? Okay, Irish.
Yeah, there's more alcoholic beverages or coffees and things named after the Irish.
Okay, now the final question.
I thought that was the fun.
No!
Oh, shit.
No, it's then. Okay, everyone rate this movie. The rating system, it goes from 1 through 5 with 1.5, 2.5, etc. And a 6 out of 5 is 2001: A Space Odyssey good. So obviously, you won't be giving it a 6 out of 5, so you Revs.
Can we use negatives?
Okay, just for you, Revs.
Everybody else go. I want to go last. I want to be the asshole at the end.
No, I always get to be the asshole at the end. It's my podcast. Okay.
Maddy, go first.
Okay. I would give it a 2.5.
Oh.
Do I need to explain my decision?
Yes, explain.
Okay. I would say it's not that original, but it is effective. It makes you feel things, but it doesn't, it's not rich with, all kinds of detail. It's pretty basic, I would say, in its plot and even in its execution. Visually, like we said, the acting wasn't that great except for the dog. The dog was excellent. Yeah, and I would say most of those 2.5 points probably come from the dog having so much personality and having a good, being convincing in having a relationship with Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston. Drop the mic!
Okay, hang on.
Hey!
I was like, Omar, you're up.
I agree with her. I actually say it's a bit higher. I'd say a 3 out of 5. But I don't think it was the greatest. There are movies that were more sad than that. I thought Bridge to Terabithia was a lot sadder and of a similar type of movie. But yeah, it wasn't great. It was good though. Also,
it wasn't bad enough to get a lower rating.
Yeah. This wasn't good enough to get a better one.
Okay, next.
Okay, Cat.
I would give it the extra point of either a 3 or 4. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 just because it made me feel nostalgic about my previous pet.
Mm-hmm. It hit you right in the feels.
Yeah. Aside from that, I agree with everything that Maddy said.
Alright.
Okay, right in the feels. Okay, Rev.
No one signed my permission slip to go on this fields trip.
I hate it when you go and read or see something and you're like, oh, this is just going to be something light, and oh my god, the feels, why did no one warn me?
No one warned me that Marley and Me was going to make me cry so much.
Die.
Alright, so
Marley and Me feels.
Revrezner, read it, get out of this awkward situation.
I'm going to give it a -2. Here's my reason why. At no time did Mel Gibson come and shoot up the place. And MC Hammer didn't come out with his parachute pants and do any dancing. Adam's family didn't come out either. I don't remember the Terminator showing up and destroying the cake. And I was promised there would be cake here.
There was cake in the movie. I'm pretty sure the dog ruined a cake in the movie, right?
Oh, -6 that sumbitch then. Destroyed a cake. That's crime.
It's sad. You can't do that.
I
You
bet
can't,
they did
you can't destroy a cake. Why would you do that?
I don't think that's a crime in any way, actually.
He's a bad person.
I have feelings for cake.
I'm just saying, I just don't think you could actually charge anyone with a crime for damaging a cake.
It's illegal in some states for cats and dogs to fight. I'm pretty sure a fat guy somewhere said it's a crime against cake.
Okay, let me
And if no one has, he has now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, my rating.
Okay.
Dun, 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 drum roll.
Sorry, it's as well. 3.5 out of 5. It was. I love that, as I think, as Maddy pointed out, the dog is the best thing in the movie, and besides the dogs, being cute and adorable and destructive, I like how, Owen and Jennifer's characters will slowly learn about how to take care of the dog, because at first they're like, oh, it won't be that big of a deal, and then I love seeing them just go over hurdle after realizing, hey, this dog thing isn't exactly easy. Because it reminded me of Sadie, oh, it won't be, oh, what's going on? What's she up to now?
I would personally like to see a Marley and Me about cats. But not, instead of just one troublesome animal, you would have a dozen cats.
God.
Oh, the half-dead
Doesn't that sound
animals.
good?
Oh,
101 Dalmatians living with cats.
Oh, Maddie, you pointed out Marley and Me too. There's actually a movie that came after this one that's a prequel that's I guess, takes place during Marley and Me during the young years.
We're not watching it.
No, we're not. Don't worry, you won't be. But I was like looking at the bottom of all the posts on my blog. I like to have an ad that sort of relates to whatever. So I'm looking up for an ad for Marley and Me, and I find out that there's a prequel thingy, and I was like, oh, of course.
I guess that, it was successful enough to maybe warrant a prequel. For some people, I guess it's probably really exciting. Can't say I understand those people. But, see, I'm envisioning Marley and Me 2 as, just like I said in the chat, cute, adorable, destructive. This time, Marley and Me is personal. Or more personal. This time, Marley wants revenge. And it can be about, taking down some crooked dog breeders, maybe?
Okay.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that half a day. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Okay, Omar, it's your entertainment section. The actual podcast is finished, but now it's up to Omar's entertainment section and then the announcements.
Right, entertainment section. Sadly, there isn't too much to tell you. I think I said this before, Constantine's been cancelled. Batman Superman movie on the way, looking good. We got an Assassin's Creed movie coming. That's going to be good. Michael Fassbender playing Altair. That'll be fun. I think I'd watch that just for Fassbender, frankly. New Avengers going to come out eventually, probably. Ant-Man looking good finally. Before I thought, now I'm thinking, maybe. Could be alright, you don't know. Still, it is a man turning small, so I think that might be the first Avengers movie to fail. Then again, there was an Avengers movie with the talking raccoon in it, so who am I to judge? Really, other than that, not much has been happening. It's pretty much been a steady continuation of stuff that's happened before, and no real changes. At least yet.
Okay, Omar, do you have any announcements for yourself?
None that I should say.
You
don't want to have a joke in here that'd be very inappropriate for this episode. That's all I'm saying.
Ready to roll. Do you have any announcements about that? Or you're
ready to roll? As always, going good, going well. Check it out. We play games every Saturday and Sunday. New episodes out every Sunday and Monday. It's pretty cool, pretty funny. We play different characters, different games this time, and I believe in the last game we died horribly. It was amazing.
Call of Cthulhu? Did you do that last time?
Pardon?
Call of Cthulhu.
We did. Last time we did Call of Cthulhu, we died in that one too, actually, but that was a one-shot. In the one I recently died in, it was a game called Beyond the Wall. We played 6-7 sessions of it, so we were really invested. So it really sucked when we died horribly and painfully. And it's really quite beautiful to watch. Not in a good way, in a ha-ha, look at their pain and suffering way. Check it out.
Yeah, revrezner, do you have anything to say?
Mongo would like to cheer.
Okay, I'm going to appear without my hat, and because Mongo has something to say.
Omar. Mongo, it's on?
Yes, it's on.
Mongo is going to kill you, Omar. He's waiting. He heard you.
Very patiently.
He's staring into your soul. Or he sees a spot on the wall. I'm not going to special.
That's,
Yeah, big on the camera now.
Damn it, I was hoping to scare you. Fuck off, you penguin bastard.
Off.
Oh.
I don't want anyone to die during this podcast. Okay, Maddy, do you have any announcements?
Yes, I do. And I would like to make everyone aware that there is a global crisis of what to wear, basically. There's so many options out there. You can go to any store, buy clothing, but do you really want to buy something and wear something that anyone could have walked in and gotten. No, of course not. You want something unique, one of a kind, used, like vintage clothing. And I sell vintage clothing at very, very reasonable prices. And now my link is in the chat.
Yeah, well, Maddy, send me the link via Facebook, so when I actually start editing the description, I'll just post your link, because people can see it there now.
Yes, that's good though, really.
Alright, I'm gonna buy all the used clothes. Even girls' clothes, doesn't matter.
You know, used clothes. I like the ones that are more used. The more used they are, the older they are, the more exciting.
I bought Aaron a corset from her.
Shut up!
Has your clothes got old man smell?
I
It
said
brings
shut
me.
up.
I'm gonna love them.
Clarify.
Some of them do, and I like it.
I think
You know, like
I
the
like
smell
it
of an
when
old
old man
book.
smell said in the same sentence can be only disturbing.
Only? Let's be an optimist here. It takes all kinds.
Okay, stop your optimism, and Kat, do you have any announcements?
Nope.
She stopped the show for that.
Yeah, I mean, to show off my own sibling, it's worth it. Okay, my own announcements.
Yes.
Okay, if you noticed, Jash Reads hasn't had a new episode out for a few weeks because I haven't had time to rehearse because I've been going to Star Wars weekends, or I've been, visiting Maddy, or I'm here. So 2 new episodes should be out, not next week, but the week after, when I hopefully finally have time to practice.
Yay!
And the latest episode, don't worry, the camera's not on.
I know, I'm trying to read everything.
The latest chapter of In Between, Akin to the Platypus, is finally out after around 2 weeks of me thinking it was a chapter that was never going to be finished. Let's see, I usually write my announcements down beforehand. Let's see, my latest writing tip should be out sometime next week. I think I'll finally be able to get to, next week I'll finally be able to start to review the movie Foxcatcher. So that written review should be out sometimes next week or the week after. And, let's see. If you're watching this on my blog, jashyukinsblogspot.com, you'll notice at the bottom of every post, or nearly every post, is a link to an Amazon ad, and if you click and buy the product, you will help support the blog. I am, and if you want to advertise on my blog, there's a dragon on the sidebar that you can name, and if I choose your name, you can advertise for a short time on my blog or whatever. Okay. Omar and Marty came up with the name Pongo, and so there was a dragon on the sidebar named Pongo for a few. Yeah. Okay. Once Revs gets out, we can have our, good. Are you trying to talk? Okay, everyone, give your closing statements.
Statements, holy crap.
Just like goodbye or whatever cool thing you want to say. Ending with Omar, always let me get the mouse in position. Okay. Maddy, you start. Do you have anything you want to say to the audience before the podcast ends?
No.
Rev, say something. Anything.
I feel very disappointed that we did not have birthday cake. There was no punch or pie. And,
Complain more.
Yeah, Kat, do you have something you'd like to say before the podcast ends?
Well, I had a great time. I hope to be able to do this again. And I look forward to the next review podcast that I come to. Thank you very much for letting me on.
You're welcome. You're a dear friend. You've put up with me for a year or so or more. Okay. I'm Jash, and if you have suggestions for a future episode, please comment below. If you have any questions you want to ask for a future episode, please comment below. And until next week, goodbye, and Omar, say something.
See ya!